What's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, FASHAW, man. I'm coming in live, I'm over here at my studio, man. I did break this thing down, and I told y'all, man, hey, if you got a dream, man, you got to follow it. You got to chase it. So, what I've been doing for the last, almost year and a half is building up my show called Alphacology, man. And I stepped out there with a dream, and I came with it pure, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about it. Your purpose, man, whatever your purpose is, even if you don't think you're good at it, you got to get out there and do it. Like, it's no way around it. It's a part of your existence. It's a part of who you are if you're trying to be the most alpha version of yourself, even if you suck at it. You got to get out there and do stuff. That's the most important part of getting things done. And what I want to explain to you guys is, even though my show, my podcast, my YouTube, even though it's not taking off and blowing up like I wanted it to, like right away overnight, 1 million followers, right? It's like, even though it didn't do that, I still made sure I did it. And guess what? Things around me started coming together. So I'm doing the show. If I woke up 1 million followers, why? Did I earn it? No, I want to earn it. You know what I'm saying? No, did I make it that far yet? No, I didn't. But as I kept doing it, I'm not doing it for the followers. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because, hey, it's a part of my calling. Dropping gems, giving knowledge to these young brothers is something I'm doing. I'm saving a life. Sometimes the truth need to be said, and we're going to say it, especially on the Alphacology show. I'm going to say it. I might not say it as passionate as the other guy, but it's going to be the truth. And there's a lot of cats, a lot of content creators, a lot of podcasts, a lot of dudes out there, females as well, that, hey, I done agreed with what they said. Sometimes I won't agree with all of what you say, what they say, hey, different strokes for different folks. So with that being said, you have to come in here with a mindset and a plan. All I knew when I started was, hey, I felt so much better about myself once I got on wax, once I started doing my videos, once I started helping brothers. Because one thing about me, I want to help men because I know we have it hard. We might not have it hard where everybody say, oh, this and that. I don't play the victim game. I just know the society we live in, and the systems I've been through as a black man, as I've been through, they are not fair. All right? It's not fair to show every time I show up to the courtroom, I got to pay some money to stay out of jail. Or it's not fair that I love my child, but I can't see my child. You understand? I done been through all of that. It's not fair that, hey, I'm the father of this child and I have to pay such and such amount of money because for some odd reason somebody thought it was a good idea to make men pay for children that they created because for a couple men decided not to take care of their kids. All right, that ain't none of my business. That's none of my fault. But they always like to say a few apples spoil the whole bunch. So guess what? Forget it. It is what it is. That's just the society we live in. A lot of stuff is not fair, but guess what? Life ain't fair. And I'm here to tell y'all life ain't fair, but it's all right. But you can still make it work out for yourself. So I started doing that. And guess what, man? One day I was getting a lot of flack from my friends, my family, like, what are you talking about? And you sound misogynistic and your words, you sound racist. And I'm like, all right, maybe I should drop this. Maybe I should drop what I feel like doing. And that same day when I decided, like, man, I'm finna delete all this and start over, like, I felt defeated. Like, that was another beta ass move. A beta move. And, I'm trying to clean it up. That's why I'm doing YouTube too. I feel like I'm good enough to clean it up. I'm passionate, but I know how to control my football mouth. That's what I call it. So I was like, man, I'm about to get this it's up, man. And I got a text. He was like, man, can you talk like this random dude? I'm like, man, who is this, man? So he was trying to contact me for a couple of days, and I hit him up, and he was like, man, I listened to all, at the time I was on Anchor and Spotify, and I had like 15 videos, 15 podcasts. He was like, man, I was going through it, man. I listened to all 15 of your podcasts. I listen to them every day. It's getting me through the day. I've been through a bad divorce, and I was thinking about suicide. And I just like, man, it brought a tear to my eye, because I'm just like, bro, I really just saved somebody, and I was just trying something that I felt in my spirit to do. And it just was like, after that, I kept getting more hits from more men and more men. It was like, hey, man, keep going. Keep it going, man. Hey, we need that. We need that. And I was so elated. I was like, you know what? I got to do this. Even if it ain't going to bring me no money, even if it's not going to bring me no fame, I don't care. I'm doing it for the right reasons. I already know this route that I'm going, I might not be a millionaire off it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing what I like to call the work of the Most High, the Lord's work. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, I leave a legacy. I'd rather change lives than change my pockets. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hustle to do my pockets. I get to that later in later videos about other ways to make money, but I got hustles. So a man going to make his money, but at the same time, hey, I'm making that my money, and I'm investing it back into the community the best way I can until my family leaving a legacy, showing love and showing how I got there. You know, if I find a way to make it, I'm gonna tell y'all. All right. I'm working with some good people in my life. You know, I got vibing.com. I'm working with the man behind the scenes with that. And ever since, and that all started because, hey, I just kept pushing. I just kept creating. I kept being inspired. And shout out to all the content creators out there. It's plenty of guys that's like me. I feel stronger than me. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to put the dude I was telling you about, who was talking about ending his life. I said, man, if you like me, I know you're gonna like this guy. I know you're gonna like that guy. And I said, you know, tell me what you think. He was like, nah, man, I'm sticking with you. Just like that. Nah, man, you my man. It's the way, yeah, he's saying everything you saying in his way, but your way that's what I got. That's what I'm connected to. So I do feel like different energies are for different people. So I might come with the same message that the next content creator might come with, but you might receive it from me better. We could be saying the same thing, but you say, you know what? I identify with Alpha College. I identify with Mufasa better than I do the next dude. Better I do Alpha Male Strategies. Better than I do this guy. Better than I do, what's the other content creator? Man, it's so many, bro. I'm going to do a whole video of that. You might, and they might receive it. But one thing I know about these cats, especially over here, you can always sit down and tell who's for what. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit down, when people sit down and watch these videos that I make in my areas, I'm not doing it for the glitz, the glamour, the show. I'm doing it to try to save your life. I'm doing it. I'm here to make your life better. I'm trying to drop gems to help you live a better life. I'm here to say, hey, life ain't fair, but it's all right. You still can have a good life. You still could try to dominate. Do the best you can. You still control your life. You understand what I'm saying? And over here at the Alpha Sphere, man, we don't let nobody control our life but us. If we don't like our situation, we will change it. And I'm going to go through a bunch of videos. I'm going to drop so many gems to show you how, hey, if you don't like your situation, plan to get up out of it. Right now, I got 15 plans in my head. If this don't work, then this. And this don't work, then this. Some of the plans are going side by side. I got plan A, B, and I work. Every day I work plan A, plan B, and plan C every day. I don't just wait till plan A don't work, then jump up. No, I work them all. Because my plan C might turn into my plan A. To be honest with you, my plan B made me more money than my plan A. And my plan E done made me more money than my plan B. And my plan F, A, B, C, D, E, F, plan F done made me more money than all the plans put together. It's crazy how that works. So as I go on, I get in my lane. This my lane, I'm going to stay in it. Fellas, if you got lanes, stay in it. If you got plans, do them. If you want to be an artist, if you want to rap and paint pictures, do both. You don't have to do both every day. You know what I'm saying? So you have to plan your life, and we're going to grow in this thing together, man. This channel, as I like to say, I'm going to grow it. I'm going to grow with it. So, you know, you might see me here at the house. You might see me at the house. You might see me at the studio. You might see me at the gym. Whenever I get that feeling in my spirit to drop that gym, to drop that knowledge, I'm going to do it. That's what I've been holding back. I feel like I've been selling y'all short since 2019, because it's been a lot of stuff that I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then I wake up tomorrow, something crazy happened, and I don't even get to do it. And then guess what? Boom, I done lost the knowledge. It's like the Most High put knowledge in my spirit and take it out. Like, oh, you're not going to tell them? All right, give it back. And I'm like, dang, I just had the answer to this question. So now, you know, people come to me with questions or problems pop up in my life that, bro, I just know 2 days ago I had the answer to this. I had the answer to my own problems. That's what I really started making these videos, to answer my own problems, to go back in my book, to look through my videos and be like, what should I do in this situation? To the point where it's therapeutic, and I go back and say, all right, I need to do this, this, and this. This is what it's for. All my rules to life are all throughout my videos. That's it. It got me this far. I'm not doing bad. I'm not dead or in jail. So obviously my rules to life been working. I'm not crazy or insane, or if a woman leave me, I'm not trying to kill myself. Obviously, you know, so my rules to life work. So when I'm finna give y'all, man, I'm gonna always drop these gems, and that's a part of that alpha energy, man. If you're a real alpha male, you're gonna drop gems on people. You're gonna let people know the truth, even if it hurt. And that's the hardest part. And that's something I'm still dealing with today. Like, dang, I gotta tell the truth. I gotta tell how I feel and why I feel about it. But I gotta do it with the right people and for the right people and for the right reasons. So this is what we're gonna do, man. Y'all go ahead, like all my videos, click and subscribe. When y'all see my name, I want y'all to feel like I'm an asset, not a liability. To be honest with you, I never gave anybody horrible advice on anything. But the first thing I always tell you guys, if you're trying to solve your own problems, listen to what your heart says. But at the same time, you have to do what's best for you. And sometimes doing what's best for you ain't in your heart. It's in your mind. It's in your futuristic thinking. It's in you have to think life like chess, not checkers. All right? All right? Just because you with an old girl and she pissed you off right now, the first thing you need to think about is, why is she pissing you off? What did you do wrong? Okay, you ain't did nothing wrong. You need to evaluate, is she an asset or a liability? All right, so how much is she going to be an asset to me mentally, emotionally, physically? Is it worth staying? Is it worth going? A lot of you cats stay in situations just because you got a place to stay. And guess what? You shouldn't do that. The Bible says rather a man sleep on a rooftop and in a house with a quarrelsome wife. Well, anybody quarrelsome. I'm not laying my head on no pillow with somebody I got to fight with every day or feel like I got to fight. Not just woman, man, you stay with your uncle, whatever. I'll sleep outside if I got to. You know what I'm saying? We'll jump into that a little bit later, man. But listen, man, all I want you guys to understand is, even if you don't see a pot of gold at the end of the tunnel, you still gotta go to the tunnel. You still gotta go through it. I ain't see no pot of gold doing this, but I knew how it made me feel. It made me feel better about myself. It made me hold myself accountable. It made me start practicing what I preach. And that is the hardest thing. I think that's one of my biggest fears. Like, man, I start preaching that real. I got to start walking that real. I got to start talking that real. If I start talking the real, I got to start walking it. And why not? I ain't got nothing to lose. So, like I always say, man, this being tea, not protein. This is not tea. This is protein, man. And I always say that. Why? Because protein builds your body up. Tea don't always build your body up. You take the right tea, it probably make you sick. It probably add more sugar to your bloodstream. You know, all that bad stuff. But protein, you can never get enough of that. You understand? You need protein as a man to stay strong, stay fit. So that's what we're gonna be doing here too, man. With that being said, man, it's been another episode. Alphacology Manhood channel. Check me out a little bit later, man. Peace out.